There's been a lot of attention in the last 12 months to germs and cleanliness. And many folks stopped having cleaning services come into their house because, they were just trying to stay safe for COVID. Well, as things opening up, our homes are opening up again too. It is the perfect time to get some help. Have someone else clean my floors. Sean, please help me.
Absolutely.
That's when it's time to call the maid brigade.
The maid brigade can get it done. It's not just cleaning, though. They're disinfecting. They're making it really squeaky clean. Brandon Cross is joining us now from Maid Brigade. How are you, sir? Good to see you.
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Thank you. It's great to have you. So let's talk about this. I was talking about cleaning versus disinfecting. You actually do both. You clean, you dust, you do all that stuff, but you also disinfect. Explain what the difference between those two things are and why it's so important.
It's really the disinfection is complementary to the cleaning. Every cleaning we've always done is been basic cleaning. We added disinfection about a year and a half ago, before COVID ever actually existed. But it so happened we had the technology and everything to add disinfection as a regular part of our cleaning service, complementary. It's built into every cleaning we do, whether it's residential, whether it's commercial, whether it's a move in, a move out, a one-time service, whatever it is, we disinfect everything.
Awesome.
Awesome. We love it. Brandon, I love, talking about cleaning. I especially love help with it. What is it that sets you apart? What's the difference when someone like me hires a service versus hiring like an individual maid to come in?
So, there's a lot of differences. The main difference would typically be price. If you're bringing an independent into your home, they're typically going to be less than us. If they're charging you the same price as Maid Brigade, then honestly, they're probably overcharging you, because with us, you're getting a complete package, whereas with an independent, you're just most likely getting a cleaning done. That's really the main difference, is typically price, and a lot of the times, the independents will sometimes offer things that a maid service like us wouldn't offer. Like they might cook for you and clean, take care of your kids and do your laundry and things like that. So we're kind of apples and oranges when it comes to independents versus us.
Mhm.
Now, when it comes to disinfection, that cleans it for the moment. But you offer this. It's kind of like a barrier that can go on after you've disinfected, that can keep that clean there longer. Explain how that works.
So the barrier is called BioProtect. It's actually a 90-day protective barrier that we introduced mainly for commercial work, because you have a lot of people coming in and out of even a small office. You're only disinfected, as long as nobody has reinfected the surface. So you can disinfect your desk, but as soon as you touch the telephones, it's reinfected. And what the 90-day barrier does is protect your surfaces up to 90 days, depending on the amount of friction, like how many times they're touched. For example, some bar and grills and things like that. We've done some casinos and doctors' offices, things like that.
Nice.
Those are some places with a lot of germs for sure. So this is interesting. So you mentioned commercial. So you are available for both commercial and residential, correct? And how is that different for your customers when they call to book a service?
Commercial and residential aren't as synonymous as people think. We do a lot of smaller commercial work, and honestly, it's commercial work where people are looking for the quality and the expectations of a residential maid service, where they want the little touches that we do that a janitorial service may or may not be doing. We don't do big facilities like a 20,000 square foot school or a gymnasium or something like that. That's just kind of out of our realm. We can disinfect those and we can protect those, but we don't clean those.
Gotcha.
Can I jump in, Sean, for just a second? You talked, Brandon, about those little touches, and I love the little touches. It does one come to the top of your mind? I will just tell you, I was recently at one of the major hotels here on the Strip, and someone had folded the edge of the toilet paper. I thought that was really amazing.
I think honestly, our best complimentary touch is the feel of your home when you come home. It feels clean. It doesn't necessarily smell. And that disinfection is really the touch that we have. It's kind of intangible, but it's a feeling when you get into your home that you feel safe and you feel that it's cleaned and disinfected. I think,
Brandon, you know what I feel? I feel someone else did the work for me.
Yeah, that's also
That's what I feel.
That's also great. Yeah, if you want it to smell clean, you could just get some Windex and spray it around your house. But if you want it to actually be clean, Probably best you leave it to the professionals. Speaking of, you have a deal right now for people that want to be able to get something done in their home. They can have Maid Brigade come in. What's the offer?
We do multiple offers. I mean, it depends on the scenario, but right now we're doing either $50 off or $100 off, depending on the frequency of service that's scheduled. We also offer free protective barrier. That's usually by the square foot, but we are offering that free to customers that set up regular service with us.
Awesome. Fantastic.
Brandon from the Maid Brigade, thank you so much. Really quick before we go, you also can do one-time things like cleaning out before or after a move, correct?
Absolutely. We do a lot of move in and move outs. They are a little more cumbersome than regular cleanings, but as we are such a transient city, we do a lot. It's about 20% of our work each week.
Wow, no kidding. Well, people don't want to have to pay that. They want to get their security deposit back, so they'll have Maid Brigade come in for sure. It's great having you, my friend. Thanks for joining us.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. MaidBrigade.com. That's the man you want to call. 702-430-1327. MaidBrigade.com if you want to learn more. Maid Brigade, serving the entire valley, a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.